Fire is ripping through Southern California, with high winds driving columns of flame and smoke from the mountains to the sea. Tens of thousands of homes are threatened. Many have already been destroyed.
My friend's house is totally burnt. I don't know about mine.
You're fearful that your house will burn?
Yes. Or, okay. Yeah. Very much.
Residents of the wealthy seaside enclave of Malibu are fleeing under a mandatory evacuation order. The fires sprang up Thursday night. The source is still not known, but intense wind gusts rapidly spread the blaze through bone-dry chaparral and brush into communities.
And I looked out the back and I said, I knocked on my roommate's door and I said, what do you think? And he said, let's get the hell out of here.
A huge tower of smoke rose thousands of meters into the sky, and the smoke made air quality hazardous for people with respiratory problems. California's acting governor Gavin Newsom has declared a state of emergency. And while authorities say most people heeded their warnings and evacuated when they were told to, we are also told by authorities that there have been some deaths. Firefighters are working desperately to keep up with the fast-moving, widespread blazes.
When you have 40, 50, 60-mile-an-hour winds blowing fire at your heels, the importance is to get people out of harm's way and get them to safety.
In Northern California, the town of Paradise turned to hell overnight. These incredible pictures show a tornado of fire raging there. The entire town is believed to have been destroyed. 27,000 people fled the area. 20-year-old Colton Persifield shot this cell phone video as he drove through hellish conditions outside Paradise. He somehow made it to safety. Severe fires have ravaged large areas of California since October of last year. Now, the state is once more witnessing nature's fury at its worst. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, Westlake Village, California.
Well, Scott McLean is from the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection. He joins us via Skype from Sacramento, California. Scott, just bring us up to date then with what's being called the Woolsey Fire. We understand it spread rapidly overnight and is now threatening Malibu.
Right. I believe Malibu has been evacuated as we speak right now, and that fire actually grew to 14,000 acres as of a couple hours ago, and 0% containment.
And we're hearing that nearly 150,000 people have been evacuated across the area. What's happening to them and where are they all going?
They're either going to their friends, their relatives, motels, camping, whatever they can do. Those with RVs, we find, will take their RVs and go camp out in various parking lots out of harm's way.
It's not just Southern California that's been affected. I mean, fires are also raging in the north of the state as well. Tell us what's happening there.
Now we're going to talk about my hometown, my home area. The campfire took off yesterday morning about 6:30 and exponentially grew to thousands, tens of thousands of acres. Right now we're looking at 70,000 acres plus and only 5% containment. It went through the community of Concow, went across the canyon, River Canyon, and went into the town of Paradise, which is utterly devastated. I was in that area all day yesterday. It turned day into night for all day.
What sort of challenges are firefighters facing on the ground? I mean, as you've explained to us, these fires are huge, they're extremely deadly, and have moved very fast, haven't they?
Yes, they did. We had what's called red flag warnings yesterday, predicted winds, extremely low humidities, and our vegetation, whether it be the trees, the brush, or the grass, is extremely dry, drier than ever before, and it's been very receptive to this fire. And with all that, those winds have been pushing this fire extremely fast. So we're talking about extreme rapid rates of spread, thousands of acres at any given time. Unfortunately, we just found out this morning as well through the Sheriff's Department that they have found 5 individuals that have perished in their vehicles.
Scott McLean, thank you very much indeed for talking to Al Jazeera.